Hi, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi, and today I'm going to talk about the sense of wonder and awe. And this really came about for me today in a couple of different ways. Definitely, though, I have to say, it was accessible to me through a mindfulness presence, just being in the moment and being with the people I was with. And also, I think being in the moment and being present and being mindful is allowing me to start to truly see the possibilities. And that is giving me a sense of awe and wonder. So I got to go for a drive with hubby today, and it's actually one of our favorite things to do. We worked for over 2 decades, very hard, set out plans to achieve some of the things that we wanted to achieve and be able to do. One of his dreams was to one day own a Corvette. 20 plus years in the making, and he was able to recently make that come true. It is not something that we take for granted. In fact, we like to go on drives together, and it's the sweetest moment for me, and I hope for him too, when we go on a drive. And where we live, it is very beautiful. I feel very lucky. We have a panoramic view of the Rocky Mountains, and when we're out on our drive, and the sun was shining today. It was almost 80 degrees. We were able to take the top off of the car and just drive. And you know what? We didn't even really talk much. We listened to music and just felt the air, the warm air and the sun and the beautiful scenery. And nearly every stoplight we came to, I'd just look at him and he would just look at me and we would just smile. We were just right there with each other. And that made me feel this sense of awe and wonder that this blessing and this beautiful thing in our life, that we get to feel the culmination of years of hard work and years of achievement, years to get to this thing, to make this dream come true, but not just to arrive at the thing, but to actually enjoy it and be aware of and present with and for each other while we're enjoying it. And that just gave me the deepest sense of awe and wonder today. It's interesting because on the flip side of that coin is this: we want to make sure we don't lose that. And me taking a leap and leaving my corporate leadership position after 20-something years was a leap of faith, to be sure, because it felt as if it puts those achieved dreams at risk. But this is where the second piece of awe and wonder is coming in for me today. The future is so uncertain. It truly is for all of us. Even when I was working for the company I worked for, my future was not set. Any choice I make, or put myself out there, or make a change, is like planting a seed. And it causes this ripple out effect. I have put out there in the world, and I'm taking actions to do it. Finding my way with Pi, interestingly, is one of them. Doing my Master of Arts in Happiness studies and connecting with all of these brilliant, amazing professors and fellow students and people. They're amazing. That's another way that's planting a seed and rippling outward. Another way is working with my career coach and understanding myself better and really dialing in on what it is I want to spend my energy and time on and putting that out there. All of these things, knowing myself, knowing my strengths, knowing what I'm passionate about, actually getting to spend the time to cultivate that, and possibilities are happening. One of my classmates threw out an idea. We could co-author a book together, and I am a writer. As you know, as you've been watching the video diaries, you see some of my poetry, but I also love to write. I don't think it's ever a finished job. I think like everything's a draft. I think that's when you know you're a writer. And that intrigued me so much. And I, wow, do you think even a few months ago I would have even known that that was an option to me or considered it? There was no space for that possibility to come into my life. And then it's a possibility. And I think that's so neat to have that option and outlet. There is an opportunity to mentor others. And I love that time. My favorite part about it is connecting with other people, learning about them, understanding them. More than that, helping them understand themselves and accept their emotions and understand what's most important to them, that they choose, and then how to move forward with their life. Love that. I just feel like magic happens when people can discover that. And coming full circle to that sense of awe and wonder, I'm realizing that I have done that some throughout my life. Gotten to know myself better, made choices, understood what it was that I wanted to move in that direction. And at some point during my career, I kind of lost sight of that. It's okay. Things get busy. Children happen. Mortgage happens. Things happen. And you get busy and just kind of locked into routine. And there's not as much space to self-reflect. It's okay. It's normal. It's a part of life. And sometimes change has to happen. And then when it does, and getting to reconnect to that again, I now have this opportunity to lead by example, like put myself out there as, hey, I know I've mentored to any of my mentees, and I love each of you dearly. I know I mentored you through different phases and transitions and times in your life. And now I'm going through a major change and transition and time in my life. And I am trying to do it justice. Lead by example is the phrase that keeps coming to mind, but I don't even know if that's it. Maybe it's even teach and accept that we are all human and we all have these emotions and we all have these crossroads in life, big and small, and we're all just trying to find our way. So just as I was assisting, a light assist, because truly everyone has it inside of them. Sometimes they just need permission to let it shine. I was assisting. Now I'm assisting myself to go through a transition and put it out there. Being vulnerable so that it's visible. And the way this comes just full circle and interconnects the way what I'm starting to put out into the world is starting to attract things to me that are amazing. I'm very excited for it. I'm filled with awe and wonder right now. That's what I wanted to talk about today. I love the pie community. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.